So I'm getting ready for my 15-minute workout for the morning, and this is my body check-in, and things look great as usual. Not sure if I could turn to show my back, but you have to do that little lean to get the picture of your glutes or your hamstring tie-in. Not today, but things look pretty good, and I can say that my glutes tie-in looks pretty great. There's a lot of density there, and that's exactly what we want. So I'm getting ready for my day, and this is lunch. I'm having 2 hard-boiled eggs, some avocado, red onions, and sweet potato. And for my drinks, I have a matcha latte, and that's cold. And then I have my cookies and cream protein shake with collagen. So I won't touch this until about 12:30 or 1 o'clock today. And then I'll have my next meal when I get home around maybe 5 or 6. So we'll see how the day goes, and I should be okay. I've been doing pretty good with my fasting, and I would say that that's a huge part to my weight loss that I've been getting with minimal gym workouts. So we need to get back to the gym in a few weeks, but for now I have some things to knock off of my list, so this will have to do. So I'm also going to check on my sourdough starter, and if you've been following me for a little bit on social media, you'll know that I love making sourdough bread, and this yeast looks incredible, and it smells exactly what it should smell like, which is like a beer kind of smell. And this looks amazing. So I'm not too sure where this was yesterday, but I actually don't measure it as much anymore. I just give it a look and see if it's bubbling or not the next day. And this is fantastic. So I'm going to add some more flour and water to this later when I get home from work. And what I used to do is I used to actually take this I guess it's called cheesecloth, and I actually used to put a rubber band around it, but I'm finding that there's really no need to do that, so this is good enough. And I'm going to use this for some focaccia. Alright, so this is day 3 of the sourdough bread starter that I have here, and last night this was at 200 milliliters, and now we're at 300. So this is actually super perfect, and I couldn't have asked for a better sourdough starter. So again, I don't really measure what I'm doing, but I'm just pouring some water in there, and I'm going to do another round of feeding the sourdough. And this smells so great. Now this is a cake and pastry flour, but for the end result, I'm actually going to use regular flour when I actually do the baking. But for the starter, I just wanted to make sure that this would be nice and fluffy. So it's really important to have a good starter so that your chances of having better loaves of bread are much greater. So this weekend I'll do some shopping, and I also have to get ready for a work party that I'm planning. So I'll be in the grocery store for a little bit longer than I usually do, but it'll be a good trip. So I'm planning on putting some herbs in there. I usually like doing tarragon, thyme, sometimes some rosemary. So those are the big three that I usually put. So this is actually pretty watery right now, so I'm going to put some more flour in there. Alright, so this is a pretty good consistency, and I'm putting this back in the fridge at a solid 300, and that is without the yeast giving its rise. So now that I've added more flour and water, I would expect this to be at around 400 by either this evening or tomorrow morning, and it will be day 4, and I'm hoping to have this prepped and ready to go on maybe Friday night or Saturday morning, and I'll roll the loaves, and then I'll have to put it in the fridge for it to set overnight, and then it'll finally go in the oven depending on when I put the loaves in the fridge, possibly on Saturday evening or Sunday. So just something that I like to do, and it's quite therapeutic. I used to hate baking. I used to hate it so much. But I kind of made a transition to, I wouldn't really call it homesteading, but homesteading. I would call it homemaking. And you know what? You don't need to have, family or anyone to cook for. Eating all of this bread that I will be making because I'm still on a bit of a diet, but sourdough bread is actually much better for you than the store-bought regular loaves. So if you're craving bread but you're on a really strict diet, I would make yourself some sourdough. So that is it for this morning's video, and we'll be back online tomorrow. So I would say that this is day 5 of the starter, and I didn't feed it last night because I took a look at it in the morning. So I don't think this needs any more water, but it is very fluffy. I can say that. So it's very fluffy. So the reason why I added some more water and flour the other day was because it was kind of turning into like a dough a bit too soon, and that isn't quite what I wanted. So I think this is good. I know some people really like to do like a thick dough starter. Especially if they have time to really look at this every day. And I know some people who prefer to do like a really watery starter, and they'll really only have that for the week if they have a big family. But I'm definitely going to have to let some of my new friends give this a try. So this would be a better consistency. Yeah, so it's a little clumpy and it's not quite doughy.